Hey, good morning. Welcome to Sonia's Morning Inspiration right here on Great Talks from the Heart YouTube channel. Today, I just want to wish you a great and wonderful morning. I pray that you'll have a blessed day and that your day is off to a great start. Today, I just want to share with you that communication is key. Communication is key. Whether you're at work, whether you're dealing with your children, whether you're dealing with your friends, your family, your spouse, it's always best to communicate effectively. It's always good to express yourself in a respectful manner, of course. But nowadays, I notice that a lot of people are going through some stuff, or a lot of people have a lot of things built up on their chest, and they don't say anything until it builds up and they explode. And I used to be like that back in the days. Excuse me. Sorry. I used to be like that back in the days where I would wait until it pile up, and I ignore, and then when I explode, I'm bringing everything from 19 along all the way up to probably now. But that was then. But I learned that it's better to deal with the situation right then and there. Don't let too much time pass. It's best for you to express how you feel. Let the person know, listen, you would like to talk to them. You know, certain things that might have transpired, you didn't appreciate it, and so forth. And at the same time too, you got to also be willing to listen to them and their response. And you may not agree with their response. Their response may not even make sense to you, but it doesn't mean that's not how they feel. That's how they feel. Another thing too that I noticed that we like to think for people and like to assume they know what they're doing, or they are doing this on purpose and so forth. And I believe that we should not do that. We should deal with, like I said, deal with the subject on hand. You might need a day or two probably to calm down, so that when you go to address the situation, you'll address it in a more calmer manner, and it will be easier to better explain because you're able to think, you're not hot-headed, and unnecessary things don't need to come out of your mouth. So I just want to encourage you to also, when it comes to your children, it's good to listen to them as well. And I'm not saying you must put your guards down and let them do whatever they want to do. But when you both listen to each other, you both express what is it you require or expect of each other. And you're like, okay, what can a child expect of me as an adult, right? But they do expect certain things. They do expect your honesty. They expect your trust. They expect your love. Just the same way we expect their respect, we expect their love, we expect them to do what we want them to do or what we require of them. And they require things of us too. And I believe it just goes both ways. And I'm not saying they're on the same level as us, but it's key when we show that we value them, they will definitely in turn value you and appreciate the fact that you value them. Communicate by expressing how you feel. Don't be afraid to do so. Don't let things drag out so long, and then it's going to be worse by that time. And guess what? The folks may not even remember what happened or what they said. And sometimes people do things or say things and they don't mean it in the way that we perceive it. So it's always good to get some clarity and don't make any assumptions. So today, as you go throughout the day, just remember to think about how can you communicate effectively if something is bothering you, especially if you're on the job and someone is acting a certain way and you just like it's bothering you or it's nerve-wracking. You can find a way to pull that person aside and just let them know, like, this is how they make you feel, and you would like for them to, chill out with that, or, do something differently. Now, we know we can't force nobody to do what they don't want to do, but at least you know you did your part. and you know what stance you would take going forward. But I do believe talking to one another, sharing your feelings, your thoughts, being vulnerable helps to have a better and healthy relationship. Now, we do not have to always agree. We can agree to disagree, but at least we'll have a better understanding of each other's thought process, and we'll be cautious or conscious of how we move or the things we say to or with a person. So again, I just want to wish you a blessed and wonderful day. I want you to remember that communication is the key, and I want to thank you for tuning into Sonia's Morning Inspiration right here on Great Talks from the Heart YouTube channel. Be blessed.